This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Here's an interesting one that I don't guess there's a wrong answer, but you're probably going to get criticized either way. Dave McClay says, who do you think was a bigger star for kids in general, Hulk Hogan or John Cena?
Bigger or better?
I mean, the question is bigger.
I think that both own their era. I think that's a toss up because, completely different eras. It wasn't like, okay, Hogan finishes up his run, here comes Cena. It was completely different generations that had never even, in many ways, even been exposed to Hulk Hogan by the time John Cena came along. And John Cena was their only thing, but Hulk Hogan was the first. And man, Hulk was a maniac, and that audience, that kid audience, loved him. Cena never broke. That audience of kids loved him. Hustle, loyalty, respect, and that was his mantra. Eat your prayers, say your vitamins, and train. That was Hulk's. They were different and at different times, but they owned their eras.
Let's do one from Drew Landry. He says, what do you think is Hulk Hogan's best match?
Well, there's two of them, really. Three. God damn it! It's a three-way tie.
Okay.
One, WrestleMania 3 with Andre, probably the most famous match, and will go down as the most historic match in wrestling history, bar none. 2, WrestleMania 6 with Ultimate Warrior, in which I thought Hulk had a great performance and got the most out of Warrior that anybody could get. And his last great match was Rock.
Yep.
Toronto WrestleMania. That was and what I mean by that is it was the epitome of Hulk and Hulkamania and what that character was and just how good he was at it.
This is one that I know you're going to have fun with. 80s Wrestling Fan says, I was at the Arco Arena on November 16th, 1988, when you debuted in the ring with Hulk and Slick. What were the reaction of the boys in the back to your performance? Brian Blair was reportedly fired that night, and Don Morocco was also fired around that time. Any memories of them or that event?
Oh, I remember the event very well because I was terrified taking that bump over the top and being handcuffed. So when we first did it, we did it with regular handcuffs, and I had nowhere to go because I couldn't hang myself. It was going to break my wrist. And right. I got over the top and I caught myself on the apron. I'm like, yeah, this isn't going to work. And so we went to the shackles, which had the chain and everything so that I could at least get all the way to the floor. Still damn near broke my wrist, but I remember Marty Jannetty taking me out to the ring and Marty showing me how to take the bump easy with Hulk, and just did it. But you talk about, first of all, I think it was one of the first events ever in Arco Arena, and it was one of those arenas that went straight up. So when you were in the middle of the ring, it felt like the audience was right on top of you. And that's just magic when you're a performer in the middle of the ring, because they reacted to everything. Hogan was the first one to get his hands on me and touch me in any way. So that was, I had some heat going into that, and it was electric and one of the high points of my career. It is the high point probably in my performing career.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.